Same stuff. Stick it in there and in there. And I think I'll go down here first. Be real careful by that facet because there we go. See how clean that is? Because when I come in here and do these, it's going to be a white line, and white next to this really dark is going to be pretty. So I'll just do a little bit there. And just sort of move it around. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Now I'm going to tap.
Tap with water, but not with paint.
No, this is clear water. Now I'm going to tap, tap, tap this stuff into here. I'm going to tap, tap, tap this paint, and I'm going around because you're going to start to think, oh, that seed's down there.
Okay, that's how you did that.
But you have to have the white underneath for it to read like seeds, and then just sort of lightly pull it. Okay. And all it does is just give you a little bit of it just gives you a little bit of texture, and your eye's going to say, oh, that's a fat berry.
Yep.
And it's not all solid. It's not all one color. This one is the star, and this one, and this is dry enough now that I'm going to tap, tap, tap a little bit up here on him. Not much. You just a little bit. See, there were 2 or 3 circles that I did, and the taps are in the circles because when I take this off, that's going to be white. And so we're going to have to kill some of that white. Let me do this one again in the water. Bob uses a sponge, and when I've gone into the water, dum-dum, like that, and I'm ready to paint again, I do this. He does Joe Fettinger's sponge. But I like this. I like to hold it. He likes the sponge. Right, Bob?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now this one. Okay, so I think I'm going to, I want a little bit really deep up in there, and I think I'm going to do a deep up in here, and just a tap or two, because if you get too much, I'm going to clean that line. See that little line right there? Well, it's little. I can see it. I don't know whether y'all can. I want to clean that because I want that white to really read white. Okay. Now, plop, plop, plop. Drag it around. Drag it around. And I'm not any more thinking about this than a man in the moon. I'm just putting color on.
Is this the bowl that you use over and over again?
It's not my favorite one. The one I've gotten into the exhibitions with is another one. It's a big, well, let me kill that line right there. It's a big fluted thing, and it's like this big, and it has grapes and bananas and all that kind of stuff in it. I've painted that bowl, I bet. Oh, one time I painted hydrangeas in it. It was, well, y'all seen it with the hydrangea. It has different facets than this.
You take a picture of it first, and you just put it up and then paint.
Yeah. I think I need a little bit more right here. Because that line wasn't as sharp as I wanted into this facet. Okay, y'all have put something in that I didn't put in, and I'm going to show you how to do it last. See that little area right there?
Mm-hmm.
And that we've put things in, and no, don't do that. Okay, I'm going to go one little dot right there. I'll just use what I've been using. Okay. And I'm just going to bleed it around. Just I'm going to put the water in there, and whatever the water wants to do, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because that, I'm going to put some blues in. I'll just, see this little red thing down there? It's this right here. But I know it because I drew it. I've got y'all at a real disadvantage because I drew what you're painting. But when you all start painting, Crystal, and you see where the facets are. Down the middle of every facet, there's a white line. There's a line. We're going to paint on one side of the facet and let that dry, and then we're going to paint on the other side of the facet. And we're going to leave these clean white lines. And when you look at it, oh, okay, that's crystal. See that line right there? Rather than paint it, we're going to leave it. And I keep saying it, and y'all are hearing it. I'm not going to say it anymore. When we do this up here, and that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to go ahead and start with the background so we can get a handle on the blues. You're going to paint this. Let me clean this up. I'm going to paint this.